Hey kids, Dad here. It is Friday, July 31st, 2026. It's 11:30 in the morning. And rainy day, end of July. So I'm hoping you kids are ready to drink in the last month of summer break. And I thought I would talk to you today a little bit about community. It's a weird word, kind of a cheesy word, kind of a cliche word. But one thing that I'm reminded of today here at Bravo Zulu House is how awesome the community is around Bravo Zulu House. We have this morning a little old lady came by. Her name is Marcy or Marcia. She came by with a couple of pies. She baked 2 pies, homemade pies. And she called me last night, wanted to bring over to the house for the boys. Wanted to confirm that, the boys would like the flavors she made and how many guys there were currently. And she just came over and dropped them off about a half hour ago. And that's just the sweetest little gesture. Because I know there's 6 other residents in the house right now who will inhale those pies probably before I even finish work today. But it means a lot to them because it's a gesture that shows them, hey, people are thinking of you. And then in about an hour here, there's a guy coming down from Mankato. He's a friend of the house. He's with the Mankato Elks. They're a kind of a adult fraternity, and they do a lot of community service kind of things. And he's bringing some punching bags for the gym. So we're gonna have some new punching bags so I can get some of that in. Some of the other residents can get those in. And I know the residents are gonna be fired up when they see we got a big new punching bag in the gym. 1 or 2 of them, besides me, are gonna have some fun with it. You beat on a punching bag for 5-10 minutes, you break a pretty good sweat. You can get a good workout off of those things. But again, it's a couple $100 punching bag probably. It's nice. It'll be nice, I'm sure, because everything that the Elks brings us is very nice quality that'll last for years and years to come. But really, it's the gesture. It's the fact that these guys go into this gym and recognize, holy cow, this new thing that somebody who we don't even really know gifted to us. And the cool thing about this community support that we get down here with just little gestures like this, and I could go on more. These are just the 2 from today. But we get neighbors, people who live in the area, in the county, who will come by and bring us farm fresh eggs. That's a routine one. In the winter, especially on the holidays, it was cookies, Christmas cookies galore. And it's just these random people just wanting to make these little gestures of support. And the cool thing, I think, that it does for these guys is, man, I get emotional about it. A lot of these guys are away from home. A lot of these guys traveled a good distance to come here. They left behind everything they knew. And they did it to make a 12-month, 18-month commitment to turn their lives around and to get back to the person that they used to be before they ran into drugs and alcohol and PTSD challenges. And for them, they look around outside the house and they see nothing but fields of corn. So they're in the middle of nowhere as far as they can tell. And they feel isolated from, the rest of the world. Yes, we have internet, we have television, so it's not like, we're disconnected, but there's that feeling of isolation. And and sometimes it's just a little lady like, sorry. Sometimes a little lady like this Marcia gal bring by a couple of pies to let you know that people are thinking of you. Well, hell, things like that can make a guy like me cry. Um, but it's pretty cool to see. And well, this one went off the rails. Sorry, kids. What I wanted to talk about was community support and how much that means, and how hopeful I am that you kids will be the kind of people someday who does that kind of stuff, who thinks about others, whether it's writing a Christmas card for the local fire station to thank them, or giving some of your Halloween candy, uh, you know, to somebody in need. Stuff goes a long ways, kids, and it's noticed and it's appreciated by the people who receive these little gestures. So, sorry, sorry to get emotional about this, man. Yeah, your 45-year-old paratrooper dad, he gets choked up, he cries. So, anyhow, I'm thinking of you kids today. Wish you'd come share these pies with me. But if there's any left, I'll bring you a slice on August 4th when I get to see you guys next. Love you kids. We'll talk soon.